how can we be comfortable being uncomfortable? I'm thinking this is what we need for us to grow. It's one step at a time. The first part is actually catching what are you uncomfortable with? Because most of the time when you're uncomfortable with something, you'll just find some reason. You'll find a logical reason why you can't do it, as opposed to actually recognizing, no, I'm uncomfortable and I'm just afraid here. So most of the time your subconscious is just taking over, telling you that you can't do it. And you'll never actually bring it to the conscious mind of saying, no, this is just me in my zone of discomfort, right? So then when you catch it, it's a matter of doing the thing. So what is the thing that you catch it? Maybe you know something right now. What is something that you want to do, but you're afraid to do because it's way outside your comfort zone? And when you can identify it, then it's doing it. Even in some small way, even in an unsophisticated way, expecting it to suck and not work out, but just doing it to do it. Just doing it to show yourself that you do uncomfortable things. And what's going to happen is the more that you do that, the next time something uncomfortable comes up, you're more likely to follow through again, and you're more likely to catch it. So let's say you catch it 2% of the time. I think it's a ridiculously low number. I think we just come up with all sorts of excuses, myself included, why we can't do something. And 98% of the time, our subconscious is just taking over, telling us that we suck and we can't do it, and coming up with all sorts of excuses. Great. The 2% of the time that you catch it, then if you decide to then take some action on it, even though it's scary, even though it's uncomfortable, what's going to happen is you'll start to catch it more and more. That 2% now becomes 3% or 5%. It starts to increase. And so the more that you can increase that percentage, the more you'll catch it, and then more opportunities you'll have to be uncomfortable again. So don't put the pressure on yourself of finding every single situation that you feel uncomfortable in and having that perfect perspective. It's not going to happen. You'll never get there. That's fine. It's an unreasonable expectation. But when you do find it, you now have to teach yourself to go and do the thing. You do the thing. You do the thing. Even if it sucks, even if it doesn't work out, you're scared, you're nervous, you fail, you teach yourself to do the thing. And every time you get a little bit better. One uncomfortable action at a time.